Are you ready to close a 14-year cycle and start going towards a new dream? Start writing a new story, start a new book in your life? If the answer is yes, you're so in alignment with the astrology. So let's dive right in. My name is Romana Bossetti, and I'm an astrologer, astrocartographer, and intuitive guide here to help you use astrology as your compass in your day-to-day life. I truly believe that astrology is not something that you learn or even believe in. It's something that you embody, something that you live it. It's a powerful tool for your self-growth. So we have a huge transits coming right up. It's a 14 years transit and probably the most important of 2026. And I'm talking about Neptune moving from Pisces into Aries. So we're going to talk about all what Neptune is. We're going to talk about Neptune in Pisces versus Neptune in Aries. And I also give you a little like horoscopes rundown through the houses. If you have if you have Aries in a certain house, that the area that will be illuminated for you in the next 14 years. So let's go. What is Neptune? Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. It's the god of the sea, the planet of spirituality, dreams, intuition, imagination. It's the dream weaver. It dissolves boundaries, inspire compassion, creativity, and connection, but it can also blur reality a little bit, leading to illusion, confusion, or escapism. That's the low road of Neptune. Generationally, like the Neptune sign reveals our ideals, our dream, our vision for a perfect world. Personally, it depends in the house where you have Neptune, your natal Neptune in your birth chart. That's where you are most intuitive, empathetic, and spiritually attuned as well. But also where you might feel like you lose clarity or struggle with boundaries. When Neptune touches other planets in the sky, it can soften them, spiritualize them, bring them a little bit of like also disillusionment, but also dreams. It teaches us actually that it's through the eyes of the soul that we can create and live the life of our dreams. Neptune through the sign is the collective dream. So everybody was born with a Neptune placement. And because it moves like so slow, it changes sign every 14 years, maybe the Neptune placement that you were born in, it's the same for your peers, your generation. So the generation that was born in the past 14 years has Neptune in Pisces. And that's what we've been moving forward. We have been moving through in the past 14 years. Since 2011, Neptune has been in Pisces. And Neptune in Pisces is a dream of like oneness, compassion, magic. You've seen so many people turn into spirituality, so many more spiritual practices like astrology, tarot, Reiki, and all these modalities have really come into the day to day because people in this transit have really sought more intuitive, more artistic ways, more ways to connect with themselves, to connect with the cosmos, to connect with one another. But the low road of Neptune in Pisces that the past 14 years might have brought to people, and depending also on where you have Pisces in your birth chart, it was about like lack of boundaries, disillusionment, even being delusional in a certain area of your life. And also a lot of confusion, a lot of escapism. We have seen so many people like going to escape with different substances that would be alcohol, food, drugs, sex, porn, whatever that might be. We've seen that through the pandemic. Scrolling, it's an addiction as well. So I feel like the past 14 years really brought us back home to what we believe, to what we needed to receive in the past 14 years to feel at home within ourselves, to feel one, to feel also like you belonged, like to feel like this sense of oneness. But also there was so much delusion. There was the I cannot say that word. Delusionment, delusional, whatever. And it brought also like so many like so much lack of boundaries that some people might feel like they are merged with others, and so much people might feel like they lost connection with their intuition. They just accepted some beliefs of others as theirs. So, as this cycle is coming to an end, I want you to reflect first and foremost, because this is the end of a transit. So, very, very important to reflect before we move into the next one. And I want you to reflect on a couple of questions. First of all, like during the past 14 years, like, where did you see life through rose-colored glasses? Where did you feel a little bit delusional about? And how can you bring compassion to that area of your life? And also, how were you like asked to surrender, to trust, to forgive, so you could reconnect with the divine, to oneness? And how is your spiritual connection? Did you develop any spiritual practices? How did you really like lean into spirituality, sometimes even too much, like forgetting that you also have your intuition? And where can you invite more like energy of like also surrender, but knowing from a sovereign place that you surrender, but you also take action, and you also like play a role in this? Because yes, we are souls living in this human body, but also we have free will and we play a role, our action and all of that. So I want you to invite to reflect on those questions. And if you need some help with this transition, actually am hosting an event this weekend on Sunday, the 25th, where we will connect with both these transits. We will do a ritual first and foremost to let go of this Neptune in Pisces energy, and to really reflect, to bring with us only the lesson and leave the rest. And then we will move into a ritual to connect with the fire of Neptune in energy, what it means, and also to set the intention for the next 14 years. Super important to set the intention with the beginning of a new transit. So if you're interested to do that, and if you cannot join live, there's a replay as well. Make sure to check the link in the show note. I will put it there. And yes. So, as Neptune in Pisces comes to an end, a 14-year cycle that you might feel, oh my gosh, I'm so ready, especially in the area of your life where it's contained Pisces in your birth chart. If you know that, let me know in the comments. A new chapter is beginning. And I want you just to know to not expect like things changing from one day to another, because these planets move very, very slow. So yes, Neptune will move into Aries on the 26th of January, but it will take some time for this planet to actually be able to feel the energy. So let's start from the beginning. What does it mean, Neptune in Aries? Not only Neptune is ending a chapter, but it's also ending a cycle, because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So moving with Neptune in Aries, we start a brand new cycle that will last for the next 168 years. So that's really the beginning. That's why setting the intention, planting the seed, it's super duper important here, because Neptune will be into Aries from 2025. We had a little taste last year, but officially from 2026 until 2030. 38. This is a different dream. This is like taking your power back. It's the dream of courage, freedom, new beginnings. Like this is the dream of idealizing authenticity and independence. Like really, it's bringing you back home to yourself, but giving your power back to yourself, to what resonates with you, to your authentic self. You might feel like independent, you might feel more courageous, you might want to start something during this chapter. But also watch out because fire energy is good, and the low road of Neptune, it's always escapism in any signs. So make sure not to go and lean into escaping in very impulsive way, like buying very fast or doing something very fast, binge, or like reacting very fast, because Aries is the sign of like reaction, impulsivity. So I want you to bring with you the lesson of Neptune in Pisces, that discernment, that intuition, that surrender as well, and like trust that this new chapter will bring you what it needs to, but in their own time. So don't get that restless energy, everything needs to change. Yes, you can start something, but then it needs time. So make sure to be on check for anger emotion, frustration, fear, and all of that, and feel them, process them in a healthy way. Do a lot of anger release with Aries energy. It's very, very important. But this is a new chapter where it will bring more independence, more courage. It's a new beginning. It's new one. And especially in February 15, where Saturn also, I will do a video in another time, but also Saturn, the planet of karma responsibility, will start a new cycle in Aries. So this is really like starting something new, especially in the area of your life that contains Aries and Neptune moving there. It's about new dreams, independence, authenticity. It's one of the words, the key words of this year, calendar year 2026. So let's go and do a rundown through the houses. So you know like which energy you're working with. So if you have Aries in the first house, that's where Aries feels most at home. So maybe it's starting something new, but it's a new identity. Deep at its core, a new personality, a new version of yourself is emerging in this. Second house, it's about personal resourcing, creating the foundation. Maybe you're creating the foundation during this chapter, especially around money, safety, security, self-value, new strong foundation to lead you into this new cycle. Aries in the third house, a new way of communicating, of using your voice in an authentic way that it's true to you. Fourth house, maybe you are moving houses, or maybe you are carving a new path that is different from the one of your family of origin, of your ancestors. It's really creating your own unique journey. Fifth house, it's really a new energy. Maybe children are coming into your life. Maybe it's a new relationship with the inner child. Maybe you find a new creative way to express yourself and to have fun. Sixth house, Aries, it's new ways to care about your body, new routines, new systems in place that support that health, that physical and mental and overall health. Seventh house, relationship, it's my placement. So new ways of you do relationship, maybe new relationships as well. Letting go of how you did relationship in the past, the patterns and all of that, and how can you embrace this new way, and you have really a new chance of relationship. Eighth house, this is your trauma, your shadows. How can you stop relating to those in a negative way and transmute that pain into purpose and really use that to fuel your life and to create something new in that area? Ninth house, it's expansion. It's maybe you are gonna take on a new course, you're gonna go back to school, you're gonna learn something new, maybe you start traveling to expand your life. 10th house, it's about your career. This is a new beginning for you. Maybe you're going to change job or start a business, or maybe start a new chapter in your business. This is new energy for you here. 11th house, community, your dreams, inspiration. Maybe you're going to pursue new dreams. Maybe you're going to find your tribe, create a new community that feels more authentic to you. And 12th house, Pisces, Aries, which is different energy from Pisces, but it's really new beliefs, new spiritual beliefs, new ways to approach spirituality, to surrender, to trust. So let me know in the comments which house is for you. Aries, maybe you have one, maybe you have two, because obviously we are moving from 0 to 29 degrees. So we will start from 0. So maybe it's a house for you, and then we'll move into another house. So comment, and I'll let you know a little bit more. And really, my wish for you in this chapter, it's really to start anew, especially in the area of your life that contains Aries, and really like be courageous, be authentic in that area of your life. And if you need any more help, like join my event on Sunday, of course. But I also have created a school, not a school, a community of astrology that it's free on school. That's what I wanted to say. You can find the link in the show notes as well. I really want to create a community where we all together use astrology as our compass, and I will teach you that, and you will meet like-minded people. I already have amazing people there, and I'm so excited to expand it even more. And if instead you feel like I don't need another community, but I would like some one-on-one support, my readings are open. So check the link as well. All the details will be in the show notes. And I wish you a smooth transition from Pisces into Aries. Peace and love. Ciao.